So that's something that kind of surprised me, is when a disc gets PDGA approved.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't. A mold gets PDGA approved.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was about to say. A mold gets PDGA approved. They never test the plastic.
No.
So if I send it in G-Star...
What do you mean by test the plastic?
They don't
Like,
test
they have
anything.
the stiffness test.
weight?
It has to pass the stiffness test.
They leave it up to the manufacturers. They don't do anything with...
Yeah,
they don't
so
test it.
I send in this one prototype. You test it, you approve it.
You can make
then
it
they
in
send it
whatever
back to
heck
me.
you
I can
want.
make it out of brick.
Yeah. As long as it's in the same mold.
Yeah, as long as I use this PDGA approved mold,
They won't
there's
test
no
it.
there's no standard.
Yep.
There's a standard set, like the max weight this disc can be is 175.
But if you make it in 185, they're not going to do anything about it.
What are they gonna do?
So I think, okay, so this is what I think. You guys let me know your thoughts. PGA Tour, I don't think they check everyone's clubs. I don't think they do. I think if you get called out,
Yep.
then they'll check.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but they won't.
You won't show up and have someone check all your clubs because I think there is stuff going on behind the scenes
Yep.
with the manufacturers. So what if there was something where PDGA could just say at any point could come in and say, let me grab these 3 destroyers.
They won't check because they say they don't have the equipment to check at every tournament.
No. I'm saying going to the manufacturers.
Okay.
Because I don't think the PGA Tour, I don't think they I don't think USGA checks at tournaments unless someone says, "Hey, this guy's driver looks weird," or this guy, whatever.
They won't. Yeah.
I'm saying I think it all happens on the back end.
It does not happen on the back end.
Not for disc golf, but I think
PGA.
for golf it does.
Yeah.
I think they go to Callaway and they say, "Hey, let me test your drivers."
Yep.
And they're like, "Okay, this is approved. You can start making them." And then I think they probably randomly test throughout the year to make sure nothing funky's happening.
Changed, yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Why don't they do something like that where the PDGA can literally just show up at that Discraft and say, "Let me see that sole.
There's a lot.
I'm going to test it."
Yeah.
And if it's wrong, if it's not right, there should be some sort of consequence.
You would think.
A fine, something.
I mean, has anybody ever been suspected of kind of...
There's been issues
I
before,
suspect
yeah.
Paul every time I play with him.
Yeah.
To be fair.
I mean, weights, I guess, that could be...
Weights were a big one. We even I won't say the mold or anything, but we had a few discs that we picked up and we knew were too heavy.
Say the mold.
We weighed them.
Say the
People
mold.
in disc golf know the mold in the run.
Say the
It was
mold.
recent. They know the mold in the run. We tested them. We actually had to email people. This was probably a step we didn't have to take, but we emailed the people and said, "Hey, we're actually going to send this to the PDGA to get tested. We can still send it to you, but it's not PDGA legal."
Everyone wanted it.
This
Everyone's
driver
like, just send it anyway. Just send it anyways.
I'll take
We were like,
5.
this driver's 180, so just a heads up, it's not legal by any
It's a
means.
driver.
Yeah, like I said, people in the know with disc
I'm
golf.
going to get to the bottom of this.
People in the know with disc golf know someone will probably spoil it in the chat. They know the exact mold I'm
They're
talking
like, I
about.
got it.
They're like, yeah, I'm the guy you emailed. But
So, I mean, do we think that's a good idea, though? Is like...
There's so
I
much
think
that
that's a
they
great
could
idea.
do. I mean, I think we should. Well, I'm just gonna go Pro Tour for example. I think at the beginning of whatever your first Pro Tour is, you give them your discs, check these, make sure they're legal, weigh them, do all this, stamp them. Because I still have discs that I got stamped from Japan Open in 2013,
Do
2014.
they stamp on the bottom?
Yeah, they stamp on the bottom.
Okay.
And it's still on there. The ink is still on the disc
So
to where
then-
it's legal weight-wise.
Super collectible, too.
And then it's still there, and then you just give them your backups too. Like, these are what I brought with me. Check them. I fear I might lose these. Make sure they're spec. And then you have them for however long you plan.
But I think there's a few issues. Then you did say backups, so that covers the first thing I'm gonna bring up. But second thing, I can go play a Pro Tour right now. So you're gonna test.
Well,
Who
that's
are
a
you
problem.
testing?
That's
You-
a problem.
Yeah. First
That's
off,
another problem.
Yeah, it's a whole different
But think
bag
about
of worms.
once,
But if you
once,
implement it now,
once all my discs are done, you're not going to see me again.
till
Yeah,
next year.
unless you lose
Why
one.
next year?
Then what
unless
if
you
you
As long
lose-
as they have the stamp.
What
Yeah.
if you drop a
And then maybe I'll
Big
be like,
Z, whatchamacallit,
Oh,
midway
like a
through
new
the year,
disc? Well, then
and
he
you bring
would.
that in.
Well, then he
I would bring in my
he would
5 that I
go-
have.
Yeah, he
for
would
the
go
year.
to the
And you're
tournament.
gonna do that
and-
for all 300. I mean, they probably see
No,
1,000
once-
players.
Once you're done,
Once
you're
you're
done.
stamped, you're in.
But I'm saying that's a logistical nightmare. I feel like.
Take out the are there
Yeah,
player
well, do
packs
all
for
the
some of these Pro Tour things?
No, we don't.
No, no,
Okay.
no, no.
I mean, they do have these things where you just go for an hour and sit there and they talk about a bunch of stuff.
Players meeting, they could do it right there at the same time.
They do a players meeting thing, which let's
That's
be
an
honest,
hour-
how much actually gets accomplished in
Nothing.
that.
Nothing.
So cancel the players meeting. Use that hour of
Check
hey,
in.
this is your window. Have 20 volunteers with little scales and
Or
whatever.
you could do it all week, yeah.
Yeah,
There-
and you have all time to come in and get them checked. And
Literally,
guess what?
all
If
you do is put it, stamp, done.
Yeah.
Next.
And
you could
if
go
you
through
don't
a
have
stack.
if you don't have 5 minutes to do it, guess what? You shouldn't be a professional athlete.
It's not that hard.
You're not cutting weight.
If you want to do it, if you ever run a tournament, we
You
can
want
do
to
it.
cut weight? You want to see how hard it is to cut 20 pounds in
I don't
2
think
days?
I don't
video.
think I don't think players would have a problem.
Yeah.
I just think that from a pro tour, doing that
There's 10 events. 10 events.
this year. Are you gonna do it in Silver Series next year? You gonna do it like, how far does it go? I think once the
Well,
tour
I don't think
card,
you're gonna do it at C tier.
I think a tour card needs to be implemented for the pro tour. First off,
Mhm.
and I think that needs to be a part of getting your tour card. First thing off.
Okay.
So I think that there's 120 tour cards.
So it works even.
You qualify to get your tour. Those are the only people that can play in pro tours. That's where I think the sport
Okay.
need to go. Don't know if y'all
Sure.
agree with me there.
No,
Yeah.
I don't
'Cause
think anyone
there
disagrees.
is zero chance that I should play a pro tour.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't go play in the Masters.
Well, they're slowly.
Have you ever tried to qualify?
I think.
No.
Okay.
I mean, change is hard in anything. No one likes change. So I think they're slowly making it to where you have to have a higher and higher skill level to play in those tournaments. I think if they literally just came out this year and were like, unless you're above 1,010, you're not playing, I think people would freak out.
I don't
Yeah.
think ratings the
So,
answer.
so for an.
Well,
this-
it's not.
I'm
Yeah,
going,
we don't have anything else
I'm going
right
back
now.
to the stamps real quick.
Yeah.
How
Should I do
many?
this super chat
How
real
many
fast?
discs? How many discs do you think Nate Doss would have stamped for the last 8 years?
Oh, a lot, hundreds.
Do you think?
No, actually, probably not.
Nate Doss, no, like
I bet you.
Nate
I bet you.
Doss
I
is
He's in
bet
the
you.
chat right now.
I
He
bet
actually
you-
says 7.
like,
I was gonna
Like-
say,
I was gonna
now
say-
that I think through it, Nate Doss is probably like, this challenge
Probably
is when I
40
had when I was 10.
40 in the last 10 years, I would say.
Yeah,
So there's
about
some
40
guys that
last
aren't going to be
10
stamping that much.
No.
I guess that's true.
Dickerson, I doubt he's ever switched his
That's
disc
probably
since he
true, too.
started.
So you're
it's
saying
like,
once you do once they
once
do
it's got the
yours,
stamp,
it
you're
might
good.
be 1 or 2 new ones a year.
Well, I mean,
Like
maybe
you're like-
maybe more than that.
cranberry citrus.
I don't know. It's a Hunter